I do actually have a grievance that sort of affects every sandwich and burger place across in the entire world, actually, and it kind of angers me that it's not being addressed. Um, this this right here, okay, these are not okay. Do you see anything wrong with these? Okay, I'll explain because if you're not able to understand what's wrong with this, then it's likely that you're actually kind of part of the problem. Okay, you don't cut your vegetables to be that thick on a sandwich. Okay, this is too thick for a sandwich. Let me explain why. Okay, let's get into this. If you have a burger patty or many layers of turkey or some type of meat, and this is on top of that, it's adding way too much elevation between the meat and the bun. Okay? And then you start adding other things on top of that, the tomato, the onions. It's just compounding. Look at this. Look at the divide between the meat and the bread part of the bun. And that's only just a tomato and a pickle. Add on the lettuce, in and out. I'm looking at you. I have a whole essay on why you guys suck with your condiments, okay? You don't put 3 inches of iceberg lettuce on your burger, but that's besides the point, okay? So I have an entire bowl of vegetables here today, and I'm going to demonstrate. I need to chill out. I'm going to demonstrate how to cut your vegetables for a proper sandwich. Okay? So, in order to do so, let me move this out of the way. I have brought a little tool that some of you may have not heard of before. Okay? It's called a Mandalorian. Or a mandolin, not a Mandalorian. Alright? Simply, this is what you're going to do. Okay? In order to get your vegetable thin enough as to not raise the bun too far from the meat as you're biting into the sandwich, you're going to take your mandolin. Okay? It's simple. You ready? Watch this. 4 perfect pickles. Okay? We're going to inspect these now. Look how thin this is. Okay? It's translucent. You can see through it. Right now, one more demonstration with the pickles. Okay? There is an objective difference outside of the distance between the meat and the bun. Okay, there's an objective difference when you bite into it, the effect it has in your mouth. Okay, I want to be very clear with this, right? Look. Okay? One bite, some might call that clean. Okay? That has a much different effect in your mouth than 4 smaller pieces, which is the same width. If you wanted to have the same width, you can do that doing this. But look at the difference in effect. So imagine you're biting a burger and the meat starts to break up in your mouth at the second bite. Okay, the pickles also go in your mouth. This would require a couple more bites to get to the same texture as the burger, but wait. It slides around. Okay? The little individual pickles slide around, so it adds an elevated texture to your burger. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Okay, everyone's got to do this. So, all right, I got to actually cut a few more for our sandwich here. There we go. All right, let's move on to the tomato. Okay, again, not good, too thick. I'm going to show you how it's actually done. I'll cut a few pieces. Look at this. Look how perfect this is. And for people who don't like tomatoes normally, this would actually be an acceptable compromise. And you could actually start liking tomatoes by like forcing yourself to eat the thin ones. Very nice too, it's refreshing. So I'm actually gonna start my sandwich with romaine. So this isn't the point of the video, but also people who put the spine of the romaine in their sandwiches are sadists. They're borderline sadists. And just, how are you going to do that? Show the romaine some mercy, okay? take out that spine before you start devouring the rest of it. I'm not doing this the best way either, but normally I would cut this with a knife, but it's okay. That's not the point of the video. All right, now that I'm done with the lettuce, I'm actually going to put the meat on. I don't have any meat, unfortunately. I only have egg whites. All right. So you can judge me on that, but for your purposes, it would be meat in an ideal world, right? Okay, perfect. Got some egg whites in there. Got our tomato down. All right. We'll do the pickle last. We're gonna do the onion now. All right. And thick onions, dude. It's like you're eating cartilage. What the heck? How are you gonna serve someone a burger or a sandwich at a restaurant? They paid for it, and you're gonna put this chunky onion in their burger. The onion is there for a little bit of flavor. It's only good if it's thick, if it's being sauteed, right? Because then it's very soft. But even then, thin onions are still superior. It still doesn't make any sense. We're gonna do 2 slices. I mean, it's literally the perfect thinness. Take notes, people. Come on. Why do these sandwich places have to put us through so much stuff? So much pain just to get to the meat of it. It should be thin enough to where you're actually scared that the meat is going to transfer some of its juices to the bun. Okay, that's how thin this really should be. I mean, it's called a condiment for a reason, right? Like, there should be a little sense of paranoia as you're eating it that, oh, as I take this bite, the bun actually might get a little bit soggy from the meat. Okay, that's how thin this should be. So, I hope I'm making myself clear. I never want to go to a sandwich place again and be served thick tomatoes, thick onions, thick pickles, 3 inches of iceberg lettuce in and out. Okay? I have an entire research paper on why each of your ingredients suck. Okay? I didn't want to have to pull it out, but I might have to do that. All right? Maybe at a later time. Oops, it kind of got everywhere. I'm going to redo this one. Okay, look how thin these peppers are. Look at that. Also, fun fact, if you grow a green pepper and you just let it ripen all the way, it will become red, which I find very fascinating. So, red peppers are just extremely ripe green peppers, which is why they're super sweet. All right, we got all our condiments on here. Again, I don't have meat like a burger, so these toppings are not going to make sense with my egg whites, but whatever. It's all good. We're going to do a little bit of mustard, a little bit of ketchup, sugar-free ketchup. That's a thing, by the way. So with these chopsticks right here. All right. And we got a perfect Kaiser roll, egg white, lettuce, pickle, you get it, sandwich. Just a perfect sandwich, okay? That's how you make a sandwich with condiments, all right? So now that we finished this, I can actually calm down. I just got that out of my conscience. But now that we finished this, we can all go back and make perfect sandwiches so that we don't put our customers through traumatic experiences, because that's what it's become, all right? So I fully expect Greg Doucette and all of the cookbook YouTubers to include notes when they include these ingredients in their recipes. All right, I'll leave you with that. Enjoy the rest of your day.